Hi, my name is Guido Appenzeller. I'm the CTO of Intel's Data Platforms Group. We are in the middle of the cloud revolution. It's a huge transformative change that affects how we deliver IT, but also how we build data centers. When we started this revolution, the systems or servers that made up a cloud data center looked pretty much like the systems in a classic enterprise data center, just like the system shown here. It's a server CPU that runs all of the software. So for example, hypervisor, operating system, and the application. So that has changed. We're starting to see architectures diverge. Reasons for this is that in a classic data center, everything is from one party. In the cloud, the workload and the system are owned by different ones, right? The tenant and the cloud service provider. To give a metaphor, it's a little bit like hotels versus single-family homes. In my home, I want the kitchen to be easily accessible from the living room, and it may even be open, like an open kitchen, so I can just walk back and forth. In a hotel, the kitchen where the food is prepared and the dining room where the guests eat are cleanly separated. In general, you have different areas where the staff works versus where the hotel guests are mingling. And systems built for cloud data centers are starting to look similar. They have a dedicated processor that runs the infrastructure functions of the cloud. We developed this processor together with our large cloud partners, and we call it the IPU, or Infrastructure Processing Unit. The cloud service provider software runs on this IPU, and the revenue-generating guest software runs on the CPU. So, for example, a bank's financial app running on the CPU will now be cleanly separated from the Cloud SP's infrastructure software running on the IPU. This IPU-based architecture has some major advantages. So first, cloud operators can offload infrastructure tasks to the IPU. Thanks to the IPU accelerators, it can process these very efficiently. This optimizes performance, and the cloud operator can now rent out 100% of the CPU to his guests, which also helps to maximize revenue. Secondly, the IPU allows the separation of functions, so the guest can fully control the CPU. So if I'm a guest, I can bring my own hypervisor. But the cloud is still fully in control of the infrastructure, and it can sandbox functions such as networking, security, and storage. And last, the IPU can help replace local disk storage that's directly connected to the server with virtual storage connected via the network. That greatly simplifies data center architecture while adding a tremendous amount of flexibility. It's a big step forward, a little like having a hypervisor in hardware that provides the infrastructure for your customers' workloads. Intel has been evolving our products in partnership with leading customers, including Microsoft, Baidu, JD.com, and VMware. And we're already today the volume leader in the IPU market with our Xeon D, FPGA, and Ethernet components. The first instance of Intel's FPGA-based IPU platforms are already shipping. As we look into the future, Intel will be rolling out additional FPGA-based IPUs and integrated ASICs as well, while creating a powerful software foundation that enables cloud operators and ecosystem vendors to build advanced cloud orchestration software. The IPU is very strategic to our cloud strategy because we believe our leading IPU portfolio will provide the common infrastructure foundation that allows our cloud customers to fully leverage their compute, their XPU, and their accelerators in their heterogeneous data centers of the future.